Hello and welcome to another Monkey's Motors Monday morning vlog. So what have I been up to this week? Well, yesterday was the first day that I've put on my leathers and just gone out for a play, and it was great fun. I don't know what it is about putting on your leathers, it just kind of gets you ready for a fun ride. You just know you're about to go and have a good time. And yeah, I tried out a few different camera mounts with the Gopro. I've kind of got this plan for an upcoming video, still might be a month or two away yet, but I was kind of getting some test footage recorded, trying out a few different places I can mount the GoPro. The first of which, as you can see, it was a bit of a weird one. I kind of had it on the handlebar on the left side facing my right hand on throttle, so you could kind of see the throttle action during quick shifts and braking and all that kind of jazz. The next one I tried, I had it on the rear passenger left grab rail, so kind of it's facing the back of my left leg. So as you can see, you kind of get to see the suspension working a bit, and you can also see my foot wiggling around doing the old quick shifts. And then the next one, this was the dodgy one, but we got away with it. I had it hanging down below, it was attached to the rear passenger foot peg on the left side, hanging down. So it was actually quite close to the ground, but it gave quite a clear view of how dirty my chain is, and that weird white sticker that's peeling off a bit. But it also let me see that I am only a few centimetres away from having my peg scraped down on these corners that I like to play on. And also, stay there, car. Thank you. I am like a good foot away from getting my knee down. I've absolutely got no chance. It's probably, poor body position. I am, obviously the bike's leant over enough to almost have pegs down, but I am just not, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to putting myself in a position on the bike which aids cornering and stability and all that crap. So I think I must just stop trying now. I'm just going to end up hurting myself. And then finally, it's quite a funny angle, might take a bit of tweaking. I had the GoPro strapped to my chest, hanging down, kind of facing forward, so you kind of got that weird long arm effect, but you kind of get to see the handlebars moving, and I quite like that you could see me using my indicator, which I do a lot because I'm a good boy. So yeah, that was Sunday. What else has been going on? So yeah, the other day, Emma and I, I'm steaming up, pop the lid. Emma and I went to the Olive Grove in Canterbury. It's an Italian restaurant, and it's also kind of slash, what would you call it? I don't know. The words have gone from my mind. Moroccan restaurant. Italian slash Moroccan. It's kind of got two halves. You can sit in the Italian side or the Moroccan side. We were in the Italian side, popped in for a lunch when we happened to be in Canterbury. Can't remember why, not important. On with the story. And it was at this moment I had another realisation about the fact that I overthink everything, but that it is beneficial. So I think it's my dad's fault I've always done this, but you have to try everyone else. Oh, this is going to be tight. Don't do it, Dan. Don't do it. Oh, he's done it. Anyway, I can't. Oh, when you have that whole shot opportunity, it's just so much fucking fun. It's really hard not to do. For you car driver subscribers, I'm sorry if that freaks you the fuck out, but you just can't understand how much fucking fun it is to do on a bike. Easily distracted. Dan, what are we talking about? Yeah, we like to try each other's food. Everyone likes to share, everyone wins, gets to try new things, get 2 meals for the price of 1. Anyway, so Emma was trying to give me a bit of her meatball and pasta dish, but what I didn't realise is that not everyone has my slightly OCD but amazing order to which one uses a fork. So obviously when you put food in a fork, you've got the initial stabbing procedure, and that it's going to depend on the toughness and density of the food in which you stab. But then all future food added to the fork is dependent on that initial food's kind of density and toughness, because as food slides up a fork, obviously the little prong things on the fork, they kind of widen, so you're having to dig into the food deeper. So, obviously what Emma was doing, first off, she stabbed a nice chunky bit of meatball. I was like, oh nice, meatball, I want to try that. And then she's trying to get a bit of sauce covered pasta on the fork. As she's pushing down with the fork with a meatball on the end, the meatball can either decide it's going to break apart and slide up the fork, or it can be like, no, fuck you, pasta, and just smash the pasta to bits. So obviously meatball harder than pasta. The meatball was winning every time. So after 10 minutes of stabbing, trying to get some pasta on this fork, I was like, whoa, you do know that's not how you use a fork. You have to start with soft food and then move up to the hard food. Pasta, then meatball, then everybody wins. So yeah, I don't know if everyone out there knows the correct way to use a fork. You have to go soft, medium, hard. Say you're having a pasta dish which involves, you know, pasta, mushrooms, and then meatballs, or chicken, or something like that. No worries, mate. Don't run. You've got a stick. Take it easy. I'm at hospital. I'm used to it. Obviously, you'd go pasta, then mushroom, then meat, and then you'd have a fork full of tasty food. Oh, there's just zebra crossings everywhere. Are you crossing, or are you just in the road? Oh, he's crossing. Off you go. Hello, Debbie. I know the woman in the orange coach. Don't know if she knows who I am. Well, work colleagues don't often see me in full bike gear, especially the females. Obviously, I get changed in the men's loos, and I just magically appear in normal clothes. But what are we talking about? Yeah, the correct way to use a fork. So make sure you start with Start with the soft, go to the medium, finish on a hard, and then you'll have an easy life. Beepity beep beeps. Right. I should probably stop talking and park the bike and go to work now, so that's where I work, through those windows. Look where you're going, Dan. Oh, look, there's Emma. Anyway, see ya. The cold might not sound too bad, but if you've seen my what I do at work video, the microtomy part of things, which is what I do a lot of, a little sneeze and a cough and you've just blown all those lovely thin slices of people all over the place and they land in your face on the next bench. And you can't be sneezing and coughing when you're slicing bits of people off. It makes a mess.